Hi, Cancer, Sun, Moon, and Ascendant. This is Dane, and I'm going to be doing your August 4th, 2024 new moon reading for you. Now, I ask if this reading resonates with you. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. It helps me out tremendously. It gets this channel seen by more people, so thank you so very much for doing so. And if you're interested in a private reading, check out my website, daneharttarot.com. It is listed in the description box below, and I look forward to answering any questions that you have. Now, before we begin this reading, let's clear the energy space, raising our own energy vibration and releasing any negativity. This cleanse and meditation will be accompanied by a loud sound. So let's take a nice deep breath in, exhaling whenever it feels comfortable for you. Releasing all negativity from the body like storm clouds, letting yourself feel calm, centered, and at peace as we enter into this safe and loving space. All right, Cancer, let's see what the tarot has to say. Angels and spirit guides, show me clearly. Guide this reading. And show me clearly, angels and spirit guides, angels and spirit guides, show me clearly. Guide this reading and show me clearly, angels and spirit guides, angels. Oh, goodness. And spirit guides, show me clearly. Guide this reading and show me clearly. Ooh, spirit is chatty. All right. You see? Oh, no. Okay. So we are crowned here with the King of Cups reverse. So we are represented by the cups in the minor arcana. And so here, when the King of Cups is reversed, it is saying that we can get in our own way. We can get in our own head. That's not uncommon for this moon, but it is going to be something where we have to kind of pull ourselves back. Why? We're ruled by the moon, right? The moon is in Leo. This new moon is in Leo. Our sun is in Leo. That's ruled by the sun. So when we have the moon energy come forward, ruled by the sun, there's a power, there's a force to it. We can feel like we're not doing enough. We can feel like we're not achieving enough. We're not pushing hard enough. We can also feel like our emotions are a hindrance rather than a blessing. So being able to embrace our heart, being able to embrace love is going to be so important during this moon. And then leads us to the Tower reverse. We have come out of a time that has forged us, that has shaped us, that has transformed us. And that is a very, very big deal. So being aware of that, we've come out of a Tower time and a time that was really quite intense. So being aware of that is going to be absolutely imperatively important during this time, because a Tower time, and we have the Wheel of Fortune reverse, where like I'm just seeing like, a baby deer when it learns how to walk like on shaky legs. We're coming out of this Tower time and we're thinking, oh my gosh, nothing's going to change, right? It's all going to be the same. It's all going to be the same chaos. It's all going to be the same intensity. And Spirit's like, no, it's not. No, it's not. But we have to let ourselves calm, let ourselves center ourselves, and then open ourselves to the change that is coming, because we're going to be quite surprised by it. So just be aware of this here, Cancer. It moves us then to the Four of Pentacles. So the Four of Pentacles is a bit of vampiric energy. This is not a bad moon for us at all, okay? So this is seeing vampiric energy that has drained us, that has held us back, and we're looking at it and we're like, oh no, oh no, 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 I'm not doing this anymore. I'm not being silenced. I'm not being, diminished. I am taking up space, I am embracing my voice, and I am moving me forward. Period. End stop. And there is such a fierceness to us during this time. Yeah, that comes with the Four of Swords. It's like I'm honoring my story, I'm honoring myself, I am resting, and I am connecting because this new moon in Leo, okay, is highly creative. It's highly dramatic. And we love that energy. We do. We love that energy for us, Cancer. We love to be in the dramatic, in the intense, even though we can get overwhelmed by it. And this this new moon is also, and the sun are very closely opposing Caraclo. Now, Caraclo is the largest asteroid in our solar system, and Caraclo is the wife of Chiron. Chiron. She is Her very presence shifts our consciousness. All right, and she is peace, and she is harmony. She is that beautiful, loving countenance in every religion. And here, it is honoring our story and releasing vampiric energy so that as we step out of a time of feeling trapped or overwhelmed, we let ourselves open the door to say, this is a time of healing. This is a time of power. This is a time of me. Now we have the world reversed. It's not about everybody else. It's not about, stepping into the world and being, the center of attention type of thing, very Leo energy, right? This is going to be a time of stepping into ourselves and seeing ourselves. It doesn't matter how the world sees us, though we can feel pulled by that, especially if we have Leo in our chart or are born on the cusp with Leo. But it's how we see us, Cancer, that is the most important and the most powerful thing. It moves us then to the Seven of Pentacles reversed. Now, this is very common for this moon. We're not going to be patient. We're not going to want to be patient. We're going to want things yesterday. So just knowing that our impatience can be helpful, right? Because it's like, okay, now it's time to get things done. But it can also hinder because we will feel like things should be moving faster than they are. And then we have the Ace of Swords. This is God's source spirit, however you see the divine, the universe, handing us a gift of clarity, of power of voice, of intensity, and really embracing our voice and what we desire. So that is going to be so important for us. That is going to be so powerful for us with the Ace of Swords coming into play. We're cutting through doubts and fears and negativity. We're seeing how we've been forged by this tower time. And tower times, people don't have to say, oh, wow, that was so horrible. Right? People can say about a tower time, oh my gosh, you're so lucky, right? You got a new job and it's all the way, on the other side of the world. Oh my gosh, what an adventure. That's so exciting. And it's like, yeah, it's an adventure, but now I have to go all the way to the other side of the world or, a different state or a different country or wherever it is, a different town, a different village. It doesn't matter. People can say, oh my gosh, what a blessing. And we can think, yeah, but now I have to do this. Like, okay. So just be aware of it. Be aware of you during this time because there's a sense of not seeing the new season that's coming, okay? Or being so overwhelmed that it's like, how do I move forward in blessing? How do I move forward in the power of me? How do I move forward embracing what I love? Because all we'll see is like, oh my gosh, I'm going to have to do more work, aren't I? I'm going to have to really, XYZ this. And do I want to? So just being aware that we are being forged, that we have been forged. We're coming out of a tower time. And there's this real sense of, I was forged, right? I was put into hot fire and I was reshaped into something I was always meant to be, and yet never really wanted to be, never knew I was meant to be, and I will never be the same again. And it's a beautiful thing. It's a hard thing, so do be aware of that, but it is a beautiful thing. Our our spirit message is, oh, and if you are interested in entering to receive a free reading, put a butterfly in the comment box below. A person will be chosen at random and announced, oh goodness, at random. So do be aware of that. Hit the bell notification so you can be notified of the announcement, which will only happen on this channel by me, angels and spirit guides. So here we have caution. This is Wormwood. We are cautious, okay, during this time. So when spirit says caution, it's like, just move slow. Just move slow. I don't want us to be afraid. And that's what spirit immediately said. It's like, it's not fear. And I'm like, okay, it's not fear. So just be aware of that. It's not fear, Cancer. It's caution. It's moving slow with the tide. It is going in and coming out. It's going in and coming out. Just like the tide. We are ruled by the moon. Our face forever changes. The way we connect forever changes. We may think, oh, I have to be this one way because that's how everybody else is. But you are a Cancer. You are ruled by the moon, whose orbit, is fast, who shows different faces all the time, who changes, who grows, who has that sense of rebirth to them every single month. And so we need to see that sense of rebirth to us all the time. And so as we move forward in caution, we move forward slowly connecting to what we love, to what we want, to where we need to be. It's not being like this, like, adventurer, daredevil type of energy. So just be aware of that. It moves us then to our chakra energy, angels and spirit guides. Show me clearly. Guide this reading. This is creativity. This is the sacral chakra. No, yes, it is. This is the sacral chakra. And this is saying, let yourself be creative. And that's what this moon is all about. This new moon in Leo is all about creativity. It's all about, the drama, the art, the texture, the feel of it all. So letting ourselves embrace this energy and embrace the creativity within ourselves. Like, if you want to dye your hair, do so now. Like, if you want to wear something, kind of like crazy and out there, do so now. Embrace your creativity in the way that makes you smile, in the way that makes you happy. Just, even if you just want to sit down and you've, I don't know. I keep on saying, whatever it is that you want to do, that you want to create, whether it's for other people to see or just for your eyes only, let yourself create it. Let yourself experiment and explore, what makes you happy in this life, what brings you joy. And it can be just having a beautiful self-care day. It can be, really connecting with you and what you love. And that would be a beautiful thing. It moves us then, it moves us then to our energy to be mindful of. Angels and spirit guides, show me clearly. Guide this reading and show me clearly. And this is rebirth reverse. Like, just like the Wheel of Fortune reverse, it's like, okay, I need to hold back, right? I can't change. And Spirit's like, why? Why can't you change? Why can't you be reborn? And why can't you embrace that rebirth and that tenacity? It moves us then to the moon. So let's see what the moon has to say for herself. Angels and spirit guides, show me clearly. Guide this reading and show me clearly. Angels and spirit guides. Angels and spirit guides, show me clearly. Interesting. Okay. Angels. Angels and spirit guides. Angels and spirit guides, show me clearly. Guide this reading and show me clearly, angels. Angels and spirit guides. Angels and spirit guides. Angels. Okay, so there's a lot here. So we are starting here with boundaries. We have the King of Cups reverse. Our heart needs to have boundaries. And here it says, have faith in your dreams, but we haven't. We need to have boundaries, to have faith in our dream, to see ourselves move forward. What works for everybody else might not work for you, and that's okay. Now it is time to look at yourself and really find balance and harmony within you, and to see your dreams as an active living part of what makes you so beautifully and talentedly Cancer. So just being aware of this during this time is going to be so important. During this moon, it's like, I need to have boundaries so I can start putting the faith again in my dreams, putting the faith again in myself. It moves us then to the new moon. Okay, so everything is a bit on top of each other. The new moon is reversed, which is very interesting. We have the new moon reverse here, and we have the new moon reverse here. The new moon, it says a new beginning is starting. And again, we're afraid of this new start for one reason or another. So being aware of this is going to be important as we assess our situation. So assessing is reversed. We're not going to want to look at what we really want to move forward in. So being aware of this is going to be important because something new is coming after a time that has been really quite intense, and we need to see ourselves. And yeah, It brings us then to, again, the new moon being reversed. And it's saying you're very close to achieving your goals. We don't feel like we are. We don't feel like this is a new start. We feel like there's something ominous coming, or there's something overwhelming. And Spirit's like, release and let me open the door. Like, release and let me open the door, because this is a portal for you. The new moon is when we set our intentions, not just for the next 15 days, right? But for the next 6 months. So we're setting our intention, and then we're going to see ourselves growing and maturing and transforming over the 6 months, becoming a more mature, more powerful Cancer. Excuse me. And that is going to be a really exciting thing. And that is a really exciting thing to see. So here it's saying I'm coming out of a very intense time, and I'm seeing myself, I'm finding myself. And as I do so, okay, what we're going to find out is that whether we are believing kindly in ourselves or we're not, our attraction energy is reversed. So we can subconsciously or consciously, our feelings, we don't feel like have a real impact because we haven't seen it. And we don't believe that an end of a tough cycle is coming. So it's like here, the moon is saying you're attracting energy to yourself. Be aware of this. And the end of the tough cycle is coming, even if we don't believe in it, because we're releasing the vampiric energy. We're releasing the energy that has been draining us and holding us back. And we're like, no, I'm not doing this anymore. It brings us then to a place where it's time to heal. It doesn't have to be a time of purely healing, the purity of healing having to be with us 24 hours a day, 7 days a week type of thing. What it has to be is the sense of I heal and I let myself embrace my emotions, the purity of my emotion, my emotional self, of what I desire in my life, how I'm moving myself, into my world and open to my dreams and my heart. That is going to be really important. It moves us then to balance, and it says your commitment is being tested. So as we are finding balance within ourselves by understanding our dreams and slowing things down and looking at ourselves, we find our balance, we see our harmony, and then we understand that yes, our commitment is being tested to how balanced and how centered we are. It moves us then. I put down 2 less cards. I did. It moves us then to an acceptance within ourselves, or a needing to accept ourselves as it is time to take in of healing energy and connective energy. It brings us then to understanding that adjustments need to happen. Adjustments are required as we surrender to the power of our dreams and the power of ourselves. Hold on, there's just somebody has to be burning a candle somewhere because there's just a weird smell coming forward, and I got nervous for a moment. So let's see. Sue, angels, and spirit guides, show me clearly. Release, angels, and spirit guides, show me clearly. Prosperity lies ahead. And that is the most brilliant ending with the Ace of Swords. The sense of cutting through doubts and fears, knowing your mind, knowing your passion, knowing yourself. Prosperity lies ahead, releasing the negativity. There's such power here. There's such tenacity here. There's an opening of you to you. And that's what this moon gives you. This moon gives you such a beautiful gift, Cancer, that you're blown away by it. But it's like, first I need to accept it. First I need to see me. It brings us then to our subconscious spirit message, which is ephemeral. We need to be more connected with the ephemeral plane. That is going to be very important. The spiritual realm. We're kind of wanting everything to be super logical, and Spirit's like, yeah, is it going to be super logical? No. It brings us then to Mother Earth. This is the Earth Star chakra, located 6 inches below our feet, and this is needing to connect to the Earth, and this is needing to connect to the healing of the Earth. It brings us to our subconscious energy to be mindful of. And this is the High Priestess reversed. It's keeping the shutters closed, right? It's keeping the window closed when Spirit is opening it for us. So being aware of that is also going to be important. And also thinking that other people know more than your own intuition is telling you. Our subconscious tarot message is the Emperor. This is Aries energy. This is embracing Our tenacity, our sacred masculine energy is very important for this moon, and it is moving forward in power, tenacity, vivaciousness, and intensity. It brings us then to beauty. The moon will be beautiful to us, and we need to understand that nothing is yet set in stone. And that is also going to be very powerful. All right, Cancer. I hope this reading has resonated with you. I wish you nothing but light, love, peace, and happiness. May harmony always be with you. I am sending loving, healing energy to each and every one of you. I love you all, and stay safe. Let's end this reading with a meditation, a clearing away of negative energy, a raising of our positive energy as we embrace the power, intensity, and beauty of this time and of ourselves. So take a nice deep breath in, exhaling whenever it feels comfortable for you. May you move forward in peace and in harmony, Cancer. May blessings and prosperity always be with you. I love you all. God bless. Bye.